Ambassador Zexthul stood frozen in the observation deck of the Galactic Council station, his 4 eyes wide with disbelief as he watched the human demonstration below. The weapon his people had spent 3 centuries perfecting, the quantum disruptor array, was floating through space in what could only be described as a dance. "Explain this," he demanded, his translator struggling with the mixture of horror and fascination in his voice. Captain Sarah Chen of the Terran Federation barely glanced up from her control tablet. "Oh, that's just the kids from New Tokyo Station. They're practicing for the Solar System Championships next month." She tapped the screen, and the massive war machine, designed to tear apart entire fleets, performed a graceful pirouette that would have made a ballet dancer weep. The Zephyrian ambassador's chitinous plates rattled in distress. 3 months ago, the Zephyrian Empire had presented humanity with their ultimate creation, a weapon so devastating it could end any conflict before it began. The quantum disruptor array could theoretically dismantle matter at the subatomic level, creating miniature black holes that would consume entire star systems. It was meant to be the galaxy's final deterrent, a sword of Damocles hanging over every potential aggressor. Instead, humans had looked at the universe-ending weapon and asked, "Can you make it do a barrel roll?" But it's a weapon of mass extinction," Zexthul sputtered. "One miscalculation could tear a hole in space-time itself." "Yeah, that's what makes it so exciting," Captain Chen replied cheerfully. "You should see what the team from Mars Colony did with theirs last week. They managed to create a stable wormhole that spelled out "Happy Birthday, Mom" in the Andromeda Galaxy. Took 17 hours of precise quantum manipulation. Through the viewport, another disruptor array, this one painted in garish neon colors, was performing what appeared to be an interpretive dance routine to classical music. The pilot was using controlled gravitational waves to create visual patterns in nearby cosmic dust, turning space into a canvas of swirling aurora. Zexthul remembered the day they had first made contact with humanity. The Zephyrians had been locked in a brutal 1,000-year war with the hegemony of Krex. Billions had died. Entire worlds had been glassed. When they discovered humans, a young species just beginning to explore beyond their solar system, they had hoped to spare them the horrors of galactic warfare. The quantum disruptor array was supposed to be the ultimate peace treaty. No civilization would dare attack another when extinction was assured. The weapon was so dangerous that the Zephyrians themselves had only built one prototype, kept under the heaviest security in their empire. Humanity had received the technical specifications, listened to the warnings, and promptly built 50,000 of them. "The insurance costs alone must be astronomical," Zexthul muttered. "Actually, no," Chen said, pulling up a holographic display. "Turns out that when everyone has access to universe-ending weapons, people get really good at safety protocols. We haven't had a single accident in 3 years of competition. Well, except for the incident where the Jupiter team accidentally created a small sun. But that was more of a happy accident. They're using it to light up the Europa settlements now." On the display, Zexthul could see statistics that made his compound eyes cross. Humanity had not only mass-produced the galaxy's most dangerous weapon, they had improved it. The average human pilot could manipulate quantum fields with a precision that surpassed Zephyrian military specialists. Children who couldn't legally drive hovercars were casually reshaping matter at the fundamental level. "How?" he asked weakly. "How did you master in months what took us centuries to understand?" Captain Chen's expression grew thoughtful. "You know what your mistake was? You treated it like a weapon. We treated it like a puzzle. Humans love puzzles. Give us something that says, 'This will kill everyone if you mess up,' and suddenly we're the most careful, most precise beings in the universe, because the stakes make it fun." Another array drifted past the viewport, this one leaving a trail of perfectly arranged hydrogen atoms that would eventually form a massive, but harmless, fireworks display visible from Earth. The pilot, according to the registration, a teenager from Luna City, was using technologies that could rearrange solar systems to create art that would last for exactly 47 minutes before safely dissipating. The Krex hegemony has been sending peace envoys every week, Chen continued. Turns out when your enemies are having dance parties with black hole generators, the concept of conventional warfare becomes kind of meaningless. Zexthul watched. As a group of arrays began forming an intricate pattern, their quantum fields interlocking in ways that should have been impossible. The pilots were using emergency communication channels to coordinate, their casual chatter peppered with calculations that would have given Zephyrian physicists nightmares. And the Galactic Council? He asked. Oh, they love it. Tourism is up 400% in sectors where humans are performing. The Andorian cluster is booking human teams for their independence celebration. Apparently nothing says freedom, like a precisely controlled stellar ignition sequence. In the distance, a new group of arrays was approaching, the team from Earth itself according to the markings. As they moved into formation, space around them began to shimmer with possibilities. Quantum particles danced to music that existed only in mathematics. Gravity became poetry. Zexthul realized that humanity had done something his people never could have imagined. They had taken the ultimate expression of destruction and transformed it into the ultimate expression of creation. Where the Zephyrians had seen an ending, humans had found a beginning. Your people, he said slowly, are absolutely insane. Captain Chen grinned. Thanks. We take that as a compliment. Below them, the Earth team began their routine, turning the void between stars into a symphony of light, matter, and impossible dreams. Zexthul watched, no longer horrified but amazed as humanity once again proved that there was no force in the universe, no matter how deadly, that they couldn't turn into play. The weapon to end all wars had become a tool to begin all possibilities. And somehow, impossibly, that was the most human thing of all.